Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're all doing amazing. Let's get right into your twin flame reading. Today I'll be using a new deck that I just got recently, and it's called Journey Tarot Deck for Personal Growth. Such a cute box packaging. It's an amazing deck. I'm so excited to use it for the first time for all of you here. So let's get right into your reading. Also, stay tuned for the winner of today's actually the last day for the one draw, one card, pick a card reading. So congratulations to all of the winners. Thank you everyone for joining and participating. Hope you all enjoyed that. But I will be picking the winner, which will happen later on during the reading, and the reading for the winner will happen at the end. So let's get right into your reading. Let's get a channeled message from your twin flame. What do they want you to know? Message from your twin flame. Channeled message from your twin flame. Okay. Please be advised that there are several imposter accounts that may be following you, pretending to be me. Excuse me. They may be reaching out, saying that they've tuned into your energy and they want to do reading for you. Please know that I don't do that. Please know that I do not email you. I do not send you a DM. I will wait for you to message me to book a reading. Okay, so message from your twin flame. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful colors in this deck. I love it. Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is a channeled message from your twin flame. I miss holding your hand. I miss holding you close to me. And I'm saving all of our memories that we've had together deep inside my heart. And it's like the times that we have spent together are so special and very treasured. So I keep them close to my heart. And even though we may be far apart, I always feel you next to me. I always feel you close to me. And I want you to know that I cherish your heart. And I also keep it close in my chest. And so I feel like I want you all to myself. When I think of you, it's very hard for me to know that you're spending time with other people and not me. It's hard for me to know that I have to share you with others or with someone else, or that you're not just with me where I want you to be. I just want you all to myself. And I know that our situation, or my situation, may make you feel the same, but no matter who I'm with, you're the only one I want to be with. Even if my life is requiring me to have other people in my life or situations that may cause us to have difficulty in being together. But I feel like we're meant to be together. I feel like we're meant to be a team. I feel like over anyone else in the world that you would have my back. Like, we're meant to work as a team together, despite everything that's going on between us right now. I feel like we're supposed to be a team, because that's what I feel in my heart. And it's like the universe keeps showing me these signs that you and I are supposed to be a team. No matter how much time has gone by, I still have this longing for you. I still have this passion for you that hasn't changed since we were together, since we met. And it's like I do want us to have the chance to begin brand new, start over again. I feel like this new beginning is really what I want. But I question, do you want the same thing? I question that maybe you don't want to start over again, that maybe you're happier where you are. And even though I feel this love for you, I worry that your love may have changed, or maybe that you don't feel the same as I do. But I do have hope for you and I. I feel this sense of like a new chapter for us. And I don't know exactly what that means, but I feel like the universe is giving us a chance. The universe is giving us a chance to start over again, to start from scratch, to rebuild. And so our love, I'm really protecting it. I'm keeping it in the palm of my hands because it's still meaningful to me. No one else has ever made me feel this way. And so I'm hoping that you're still on the same page. I'm hoping that despite what I may not be saying or may not be doing, that you still trust in our connection and how we feel for one another. Because I know that there's no one else that I want this chance with. There's no one else that I want this new beginning with other than you. And I want you to know that it's because I still feel the same way. It's because I still have these feelings for you. I still have this love for you. that I'm still hoping that we can have another chance. So that is your channeled message. Look at those cards. So beautiful. Okay. So let's continue on with where are you at? I don't really remember last week's reading, but I do think it was pretty intense. It's getting a lot of downloads. Let's see what's happening today. Where are you at on your twin flame journey? Where are you at on the twin flame journey? Okay. Where are you at? Oh, Nine of Swords. I think we had this identical card for you last week. Six of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands. Wow. Okay. Nine of Swords. It's like you're still carrying some guilt. You're carrying some guilt. And it may not even have to do with your twin flame, but it probably does. But if it doesn't, you're carrying guilt from something that you may have done in the past. Maybe a mistake or something that you felt very remorseful or even like, I'm getting like embarrassed about. It may have been something that you even completely forgot about, but you're still carrying some guilt. And whenever there is any guilt, what happens is that it is a block and it gets projected onto your twin flame. So your twin flame is going to appear to be guilty for something. I know, but just stick with me. It's you looking into the mirror and seeing that there's guilt there within you. Because if your twin flame was made to feel guilty about something, it's because the reason why you recognize it is because you have guilt within yourself. So it could have been something that you said or something that you did, or having to do with your parents or a family member, or something that you're still carrying. It's an energy block. So this guilt or embarrassment must be released so that it can free not only yourself but your twin flame. Because this feeling of guilt is keeping you both stuck in the past. And the Nine of Wands is like this wounded healer or wounded warrior. So if you've been neglecting your healing, if you've been neglecting truly forgiving people in your life, it really is coming up as a block. Because with these Six of Pentacles, I see this as you and your twin flame like reaching out to each other energetically, but because there's energy blocks, it's like your communication is not misfiring, but it's like your messages aren't being fully received by each other because of these energy blocks. So for you, it's really about still having to let go of the past. Who haven't you forgiven? A parent, both parents, a grandparent, an aunt, uncle, sibling, cousin, nephew, niece, grandchild, a teacher, a person of authority, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor. Who haven't you forgiven? Because even though you may not even be thinking of it, energetically, it still has a hold on you. So I'm getting like these are really emotions from your past that are like trying to come to the surface so that you can acknowledge them, so that you can let them go, so that they no longer have power over you. Because blocks, energetic blocks, have the power to block you or to block access to your true joy, to union, to communication, to like even telepathy, even connecting to your own inner guidance. There's a block there because of these emotions. So like these are heavy emotions that none of us ever want to feel. We never want to feel these emotions. It's the last thing we want is to have to feel guilt, shame, embarrassment, resentment towards someone, anger towards someone. Like we don't even want to have to deal with that. But these emotions are there because I feel like once you pass through the cycle of really purging, of going deep where, you know, sometimes it hurts or sometimes it just doesn't feel comfortable. When you go there, when you allow yourself to feel that shame, to feel that guilt, and you're like, okay, this is how it feels. This is what happened. I can rise above it. I can let it go. It no longer has to have power over me. Just in doing that, you're giving yourself permission to let it go. Because the more we think that, the more that we're able to release it emotionally and energetically. Because this is really like, it's time for peace. You want peace in your life. You want to be happy in your life, and you want to not have to deal with those feelings from the past that you thought that were over and done with. Sometimes we suppress them and then they come up in your twin flame connection. So what I see happening is that whether you want your twin flame or not, whether you want to stay on the journey or not, these emotions of guilt, shame, embarrassment, resentment are like starting to crop up in your life, in your awareness, in your experience. And you're like, I don't want to feel it. And it just keeps popping up. So just allow yourself to feel it, because once you feel it, you can let it go. And it'll clear the energetic pathway to receiving what you really want. Even if that's just peace of mind. Peace of mind. Even if that's just to sleep better at night. Or just wake up happy for no reason. It is possible. It is possible to go throughout your day and all of a sudden experience feeling happy for no reason. whether it's sunny outside or raining or snowing, whatever it is, you have access to feeling happy for no reason. So allow these emotions to come up. And if they have to do with your twin flame, it's time to process them. It's time to process them and say, this is how I felt. I don't want to feel this way anymore, so I'm just going to feel it. Sometimes we have to cry. Sometimes we have to punch a pillow. Sometimes we have to go for a walk or go for a run or go work out at a gym. However you release that energy, that emotion, is to your benefit, because look what you get. Look at that peace. The universe is going to be able to have those seeds that you have been wanting to grow of success, abundance, prosperity, wellness, optimum health, achievement, union. All of these things are going to blossom in your life because the weeds are gone. You've taken out the weeds. You've taken out those emotions that weren't causing any growth for what you do want. So when it comes to your twin flame connection, either this cycle is ending, where you've just been purging, you've been going through all the stuff, you've been going through all the emotions. This is indicating that it's coming to an end. So, whew, right? But for those of us who are still processing, just keep it up. Feeling your emotions and feeling yucky about it is not for nothing. It's not even that you're going crazy or that it's not like you'll never feel good again. You will. The more you go into the yucky feelings to feel them and let them go, the faster you'll get back to happy, because it's not in your space anymore. You're free. You're emotionally free. And if you want like a free technique to learn how to release these emotions that are trapped in the cells of our bodies, within the memories of our cells, you can Google EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, which I use all the time and I always recommend to my clients. I do even include it in my 12-week online program, because that's how important it is to let go of that energy, to release it. Because sometimes we're not able to do it on our own. We can think about it, but if we don't actually have a tool to let go of that emotion, it's still stuck. It's still in our vibration. It's still stuck in our body. So EFT really helps. And so dealing with your emotions is where you are. Yes, I know it's exhausting, but you're doing great. These emotions are coming up because the universe is helping us purge from the past. The universe is helping us purge from what doesn't serve us anymore. There's no point in us holding on to these emotions. For what reason? For a lot of us, they become like a security blanket. These emotions are like home. But no, because they end up being toxic. So it's time to declutter. It's time to let go of that clutter, of that toxic energy. So it's very important that we weed out all negative thoughts, all negative energy, all negative emotion, so that we are a clear channel to receive the abundance and prosperity that is our birthright. Abundance, prosperity, union is your birthright. So wherever you are when it comes to your emotions, just it'll, like, once you get through it and it passes, you'll feel much lighter. You'll feel lighter. You'll be able to feel loved for no reason. Your twin flame doesn't even have to do anything. You'll just feel loved. And that's our natural state of being, is just to feel loved, just because we exist. So, like, you're doing amazing. You are. We're all clearing out. We're all decluttering. We're all purging toxicity so that we can receive what we truly want. We can be who we truly are. So I see this as I mentioned in last week's, I remember saying, be ready for union, like declutter. Make room in your home, in your schedule, in your life for your twin flame. No matter what's going on in your reality, make room. Make room in your heart. Make room in your energy field, in your vibration for love. Because, like, look how beautiful that is. This is where you are. Peace, harmony, giving and receiving, in balance and harmony. Yeah. So not to worry about the emotions. You are where you're supposed to be. You are meant to experience them, even if it's unrelated to your twin flame. It very much is related, because the universe is assisting you to let go so that you can come back into alignment and come back into union. So let's see where your twin flame is at. If you can hear breathing, it's Bestie. He's passed out and he breathes really loud, and sometimes you can hear him snoring. So if you're like, what's that noise? It's Bestie. Okay. Where is your twin flame at on the journey? Where's your twin flame at? Where's your twin flame at? Okay, it's too many. Where is your twin flame at? I just love how colorful and vibrant these are. Queen of Pentacles. Where's your twin flame at? The World. And we have Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's a card of celebration of love. This is a union card. They want union. The World card, they're ending their cycles that have prevented them from being with you. They're ending cycles. So for some, it could mean immediate union. For others, it may still take some time. And if you're not seeing it in the 3D, it's happening within them. They're ending karmic cycles. They're ending the challenge that they had to go through to remember love, to remember who they truly are and what they truly want, to remember that they are deserving. Because the reason why, if they ran away, was because they didn't feel like they deserved love. But they're remembering now. The universe is saying, telling them, showing them that they deserve love. So for many twin flames, they may still have to work things out financially for their situation. They may have to it may take time before things settle, before they can move forward to you. So if they're not reaching out, it's because they may have their hands full. They may be dealing with legal stuff. They may be dealing with things at home. They may be trying to juggle work, business, finances. But I see this as very positive for them and for you. See, like with the World card, the sun is coming out for them. So not only is this an amazing sign for them, but it's also like the sun is coming out after like a big storm. I see that they're really connecting with you on a soul level. They're having this spiritual awakening. They're having epiphanies. And when they feel that connection, they feel connected to you. It's like those epiphanies make them feel connected. It makes them feel home. And when they feel connected, when they feel home, they think of you. They're connecting to you. So I'm seeing with the World card, it still may take some time. I see some more cycles, lunar cycles. I see cycles as happening, but it's like time to prepare for union. Yeah, I see this as harmony between you, your twin flame, and the universe. This ease and flow, harmony, balance. So I see this as where they are, but also it's where your connection is in relation to each other. So this is beautiful. I'm seeing someone spending a lot more time in nature, or maybe in meditation, or maybe just in solitude, having more time for time for themselves. I'm seeing like there's a lot more balance happening in their lives. So that is amazing. And all of this good stuff is positively impacting your connection. And so where you're both at is like you are working as a team energetically. So that's amazing. Oh, I love it. Okay. These cards are so pretty. I'm just going to leave these ones here. Okay. So let's see what is blocking. What's blocking you? What's blocking your twin flame? Can you please gain insight into what is blocking you and your twin flame. What needs to be healed and released? Okay. We have too many here. Okay, so I'm just going to take these three. I didn't open these ones, so I'm going to put them back. Because we don't want all that to be blocks. We'll take 3, thank you. It's more than enough. We have 2 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Star card. Like, these are just such good cards. So when they come up as what's blocking, it's like, what does this mean? 2 of Pentacles. Something's still out of balance. Something is still out of balance. So, say for example, your twin flame may be in a karmic connection, or maybe dealing with children or family or parents or work, business, whatever it is. They're still needing to work things out. They still need to be there for something because they're needed. So this is balance that has to work itself out. So I'm just going to bring this up as an example. Whether you believe in past lives or not, this is an example. In a past life, you were unavailable to your twin flame because they were in a karmic marriage with children. And you loved your twin flame, but chose to stay in your marriage, which is very natural. It's a very natural thing to do. But it did cause heartbreak for both of you. So what you may be experiencing is the balance of that. So how I gave the example of your twin flame may have a family or may have a karmic partner or whatever they're dealing with. It could even be a child, a business, illness, something. And it's causing you to wait because the scales are balancing. In a past life, your twin flame experienced having to wait for you because you were taking your time, deciding what you wanted to do. So your twin flame had no choice but to wait. So the balancing of the scales is you are now experiencing that wait. So again, that was just an example. Whatever you're experiencing is because in a previous lifetime, or even in this lifetime, your twin flame had to experience the same thing. So it's like you're both taking turns experiencing something for your enlightenment, for your learning, for your growth. So when you see the pattern, again, you step back into your power. When you don't see the pattern, then it's like, well, what's happening? I have no clue. But once you recognize there's a pattern here, what you're experiencing now is what your twin flame experienced prior. So now it's like your turn. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a punishment. It's just for awareness. So you can say, oh, what I'm feeling now is what my twin flame had to go through at some point in our journey together. So when you think of it that way, it's like, oh, so I'm feeling this because my twin flame felt this before, and now it's my turn. It's kind of how karma works, but I mean, you don't have to see it as a bad thing. You don't have to see it as punishment. It's just so that you both have come to learn and see that there's a reason why you're experiencing something. It's not just random. Again, it's a pattern. Just keeps repeating. Like Groundhog Day, like deja vu. It just keeps happening and happening and happening. So again, Two of Pentacles is like bringing balance back to even things out. Whatever is taken away has to be replaced by something. Or when you experience loss, in another experience, your twin flame will feel loss as well. And then when you experience feeling like fulfilled again, because, you know, it's a cycle, it's a pattern, your twin flame will also feel that. So it's all about balancing the scales, balancing even the karmic scales. And it's never punishment. It's just to balance things out. That's life. There's pattern and then bringing things back into balance. So with the High Priestess, okay, so what was the block? Yeah, the block is, you know, having to experience that bringing back to balance thing, right? To even the scales. You experienced something, now they're experiencing it. They experienced having to wait for you, now you're experiencing having to wait for them. Okay, so see, balance. Now with the High Priestess, I feel like what's blocking your connection has something to do with your I heard hidden knowledge, but it has something to do with what you have to offer the world. I'm hearing esoteric gifts. Maybe you're psychic, intuitive. Maybe you are a healer. Maybe you're a teacher. But there's something that you are hiding from the world that it's time to bring it forth. So this is like a hidden gift, a hidden talent. Even if it's like you're really good at being a writer, but you're a fitness coach. Both amazing. But as a fitness coach, maybe you don't have time for writing. But the universe is saying, bring these hidden gifts to the forefront because it will help not only you attain more success and recognition, but it'll bring you in alignment for union. Because what I'm getting with the High Priestess card is that when we haven't really self-actualized, it's keeping us from union. You can still come into union, of course. But when you have your hidden gifts and talents that are not being brought to the forefront, it does put a strain on the connection because your twin flame, they're designed to help you uncover what's hidden. They're designed to uncover the truth, just as you are designed to do that for them. So you do that for each other, whether you're together or not. You do this so much, even in separation, even if you haven't spoken to each other in 20 years, you still affect each other in this way. Energetically, you're still working together. And you're helping each other to uncover your latent gifts. So, being a fitness coach, you can maybe incorporate on the weekends writing your blog or writing your poetry or writing your twin flame love story or writing a script, whatever it is. I really feel with the High Priestess, it's like you have this gift, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, because we all embody these intuitive gifts. So combining your intuitive gifts with what you do now in the world, that could be what's blocking your connection. Also, when you're not trusting your own intuition, that's a big block. So learn to trust your intuition. Learn to trust the messages from the universe, because then that trust opens you up to receive more guidance and just to receive more in general. When you trust your gifts, just opens the channels for more. The Star card is a card of healing. I know we talk about this every week. Why do we have to heal? It's just like, knock on wood, breaking a bone. You're not just going to leave your bone dangling there and be like, oh, well, I broke it. It's like your emotions. You must heal the emotional wounds, because we get scarred. Just because you can't see emotional scars doesn't mean that they're not there. So just like a broken bone that has to heal, we have to heal the emotional wounds, because when we don't heal them properly, they're like open, and anything can trigger that wound to cause you to have to relive that painful experience all over again. And we don't want to do that. We don't. We don't want to have to go through all that again, even as a pattern. We don't have the energy for it. We don't want to waste our time having to just relive pain and trauma. We have better things to do in our lives. So my point is, we must heal. See the water? Water is symbolizes emotions. Your emotional well-being, your emotional balance is what's necessary in order to sustain long-lasting, harmonious union. Because you can come in and out of union because of not having healed. Because whatever's not healed, your twin flame will trigger it. Not even on purpose. It's just the dynamic of the connection. Your twin flame will unknowingly, unconsciously poke that wound and say, look, this wound is still open. And you're like, stop it. That hurts. I woke up bestie. Me and my drama. My dramatic ways. Yeah, so your twin flame, you do this too to your twin flame. Unknowingly, you poke the bear and they get angry because those are all open wounds. They're just like, they're just out there. So once you heal them, once they've healed, it's not going to be a reason to go in and out of union anymore. You'll not only feel emotionally secure, like you won't feel feelings of insecurity or jealousy or, anger. natural. But the insecurity and jealousy thing are like, we don't even like to talk about it, but it's there. We get insecure, we feel jealous, and it's natural because those are feelings we had. We grew up with them. We had them as children towards friends, people that we loved, people that we wanted them to love us. We felt these feelings, and we don't learn how to process them, how to heal and grow from them. So when we heal, you'll know that you've healed when you get triggered. You'll still get triggered. We're human. That's part of being human because we have the memory of these yucky feelings. You'll get triggered and you'll feel jealous. But how you know you're healed is when how quickly you come back into neutral with nothing in your space, like as if it never happened. Like you'll feel the jealousy, you'll feel the insecurity, and then the quicker you come back to neutrality, to neutral, like, okay, I got triggered, but I'm okay. I know that I don't have to feel insecure. I know that I don't have to feel jealous. You know that you're healing. We will always be triggered, but it's how fast we come back to our place of well-being. That you know better. You know that no matter what is happening, your twin flame loves you and the universe has your back. And it's like, we got to train ourselves to keep doing that because we're always going to get triggered. So healing those emotions, getting to a place where, sure, I get triggered by my twin flame, I feel jealous, I feel insecure, but then I bounce back and I'm clear. I don't have any resentment towards my twin flame because I've done the work, I've done the healing, and my wounds are healed. You are healing, we are healing. So do what you must to get to that place of, I'm going to get triggered, you're going to get triggered, but you're going to come back to, you're going to bounce back in a real way, not in a pretend way. Yeah, be like, I'm fine. No, this is like, there's no resentment, nothing in your space. Like you feel good, like you can hug and kiss your twin flame because you don't feel jealous, you don't feel insecure. The worst thing is when we bury the jealousy, we bury the insecurity. Now, when you're in separation, you don't have to talk to your twin flame about it because sometimes that makes things worse. But work on it, heal it, deal with the feelings, talk to someone, talk to a professional, talk to a therapist, get healing, get inner child healing, whatever you need, whatever you have access to, do that because it's coming up as a block. And once blocks are released, again, you're a clear channel to receive bliss and love and union. So those are the blocks. Okay. Shall we pick a winner for today's last draw? Today is the last day. So next week there won't be a pick a card reading. Today is the last day for the reading. So thank you for everyone, all your names in here, for everyone who entered. Hope you guys enjoyed this. There's 2 here. Okay. Just gonna pick one, put the other one back. Today's last winner is Ellie Marie. Yay! Elimarie. Ellie Marie. Congratulations. You are the very last winner. Hope maybe we'll do these again for next year, but for this year, today is the last day. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you again for participating, and we will do your reading, Ellie Marie, at the end. Let's continue on, shall we? Okay. What is the guidance for you in your situation? What's the guidance for you? And then we shall see what's coming up for you. What's the guidance for you and your twin flame? So instead of the draw next week, I may perhaps do an extended reading, because you did mention last week that it's too many, that you were interested. So the guidance, I'm just gonna put these guys back. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. This card came up last week. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This came up last week too. And the 9 of Pentacles. So the guidance is for you. The universe is supporting you on your journey. The universe not only wants your union, but wants success for you in every area of life. The universe wants you to know that. The universe is waiting for you to make your wishes known. So whether you write them out or pray or affirmations, whatever it is, the universe is saying, let us know what it is that you want so that we can step in and help you. Even with your angels, all you have to do is ask, because your angels are on standby 24/7, waiting for you to ask them. Like, they're tired of being on break. They're ready to jump in and work on your behalf, but they can't unless they have your permission. So you can even say, before you go to sleep or when you wake up, you know, angels, please step in. Please work things out on my behalf to help me receive everything amazing that I desire. And you'll see how light your day is, how easy things are, how things just flow. Your angels do the heavy lifting. So your angels have been with you throughout the whole journey. And it's like you're still on this upswing. So now is the perfect time to just keep asking for assistance from your twin flame, from your angels and from the universe. You could ask your twin flame, but they're probably needing to ask their angels for help themselves. So the universe and the angels, your spirit guides, the ascended masters are all on standby, helping you. But again, they cannot unless you ask them. So this is the message for you, is to write everything down, to ask them daily to help you. And you'll see that the way they work are really like your personal assistants. I've had instances where, like, I had a big task, whether that was just like a big, like maybe a cleaning day, and I was just like not fully energized. So I asked my angels to help, and I actually get done sooner than I would if I didn't ask for help. So the guidance for you is to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. The universe is so loving that it created angels to help you. We all have a guardian angel, a personal guardian angel. And some of them fell asleep like decades ago because you're like, I'll just do life on my own. Or you never knew that they were there. So they've been sleeping the whole time. And now you can wake them up. You could be like, okay, I really need your help. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with my new business? Can you help me come into union with my twin flame? Can you help me start writing? Can you help me speak in front of others? Can you help me create an online presence? Can you help me with social media? Can you help give me the strength that I need? You can ask for anything. They are waiting, standby, 24/7 to help you. Yeah, I just keep hearing like heavy lifting. They're meant to do the heavy lifting. 8 of Cups. You may feel like alone, but you're never alone. That's all I got. Again, this is a new deck, so it's taking me some time to tune in. All you have to do, if you don't know what to do, what I'm getting here, what I'm hearing is that just take one step forward. And the next step will be, you'll be guided what to do for the next step. So one step at a time in whatever it is you're dealing with. It's just one step at a time. Even if it's forgiving your twin flame or wanting forgiveness, it's just one step at a time, one day at a time. And know that you're supported all along the way. Even when it seems dark, you are never alone. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels are there. You just can't see them. Doesn't mean they're not there. So you'd be surprised. Just ask, and you shall receive. King of Pentacles is an amazing energy of material wealth. This is what's coming up for you. So it's very important that you believe it, even if you can't see how. Sometimes we don't even need to see or know how it's going to happen. Just know that you are meant for material, financial wealth. This is the guidance. So believe in it and give thanks for it. Because when you give thanks, it just opens the gates, opens those channels to receive by giving thanks. That's all you have to do, is be in a constant state of gratitude, and it all pours in. You then become a channel to receive. So keep practicing gratitude. It's just like a muscle. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more you're open to receiving everything that you want. So this is really good to know, because financial, material wealth only enhances your ability to experience more. And you want to be able to experience more with your twin flame, or even on your own, if that's the case for now. But the more financial security you have, the more wealth you have, the more you're able to experience, the more you're able to experience amazing things in life. So get ready. Get ready for union. Get ready for material wealth, because your birthright is abundance and prosperity. It may not say that when you Google it, but it's a universal truth. Your birthright is abundance and prosperity. Just because you exist, just because you were born, it's your birthright. We've just been conditioned, programmed, brainwashed even, it's a harsh word, into thinking that we're not. We live in an abundant world, but we're taught to see the world in a different way. So believe in abundance, believe in prosperity, and believe that it's your birthright. And when you're open to that possibility, you will receive. When you are thankful for material wealth, financial security, you are a channel to receive it. So bravo, I'm so excited, not only for your material, financial wealth and prosperity, but for union. Because the universe is helping you with that. This is amazing. So that's the guidance. So let's see what else is coming up for you. What else is coming up for you and your twin flame? What else is coming up for you? I mean, it can't get any better than that. Material, financial wealth, union. You got it all. We got it all. So comment below when it does, because we are going to celebrate. We are going to party because there's reason to celebrate. What's coming up for you and your twin flame? Okay. Of course, the Sun card. Beautiful. One of my favorite cards. We have the Page of Pentacles. Pretty sure this came up too as what's coming up for you. And we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. We have union, romance. We have happy times. We have planting seeds together to make these beautiful memories. I see travel. I see someone offering you something. Your twin flame could be offering you their love. They could be offering you words of love. They could be offering you their heart. They could be offering you a promise. They could be proposing. I see like this is happiness beyond words. Like I just look at this and it's just so joyful. The Sun card is just pure joy, happiness. That's what's coming up for you. This is like every week I see this. It's like I'm just repeating the same thing over and over and over again, like a broken record. That's what my mom used to say to me all the time. Broken record. We don't have well, now we do have records, but there was a time when records were very popular and then records stopped, and my heart literally broke when the record stores started closing down. Like even the major big record stores were closing down. I was like, what's happening? I was devastated. I'm a music lover, but so records are back. So I guess now we can say like a broken record. Anyway, I digress. I just haven't had a memory of my mom. Okay, so this is planting seeds for a bright future. So you guys could be discussing your future, making plans for where you're going to live. It could be plans for your wedding with this proposal I see. Plans for travel. I see romance with Knight of Cups. Every time I see that card, it's romance. And you're like, yes, You want this. You know you want this. Yeah, this is amazing. I see someone departure. And when I got empty nesters. So, when children have grown and they leave the nest and they're having their own lives. I'm seeing that for someone. Could be me, because my youngest she's at that age where she wants to start her own family. So something like that. Your kids may be leaving the nest, giving you more time for you and your twin flame, or maybe just more time for you for now until union happens. But whatever it is, you might be using this time to travel or plant new seeds. So learning something new, creating a new business. Yeah. I heard music. Getting into new hobbies. It's a fun time. Sun card is not only joy, but it's fun. So romance and fun, yes. Sign us up. We want that. We're here for it. So this is amazing. I guess that's all there is, because it's just so good. It's amazing. Please comment below. Please, please, please remember when this stuff happens to write it in the comments, or even in the most recent videos, so that share your good news, share your union, because your success will open up pathways for everyone else to have that same success. So even if it's not union success, but it's I opened my new business, or I got my first client, or I got a new job, or I got promoted, or my kid got married, or my kid had a kid, whatever good news, comment it below this video or in the future video so it's current and so we can celebrate with you, because there's so much goodness here. So that's what I have for you. It just keeps getting better. The energies are getting better. I mean, it is a process. We're always going through something, but this is amazing. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Because it resonates, be sure to book your personal twin flame reading with me, because again, the universe just is using me to get the messages to you about you and your twin flame. So I would be so honored to do your personal twin flame reading. So please email me or message me on Instagram. Message me for the Innerchild Healings. I've designed these Innerchild Healings because it was part of my journey. It's what I went through. And with everything that I learned through my own inner work, my own therapy with regards to my inner child, I designed these videos to assist you in energetically releasing those blocks so that you can experience emotional freedom, and you can then be a clear channel to receive everything you desire. So please message me for those, as well as my 12-week online course, which is still available. And yeah. Oh, my ebook is coming out soon. So that's exciting. The ebook on how to overcome doubt on your twin flame journey, in your twin flame connection. So lots of stuff available for you. Again, it's part of my mission to be of service and support of twin flames on your journey. So again, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for who you're being in the world. And I know that there's just so much good things that are here for you, for the taking. So enjoy, celebrate, and comment below all your wins, all your successes, all your unions, all your romantic date nights, because all of us here want to celebrate with you. So that's what I have. And again, thank you all so very much. Until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace. Wow. I was almost going to press stop and I realized I have to do Ellie Marie's reading. So let's take all of these and shuffle them. And we will now do your reading for Ellie Marie for the last reading of the year. Not the last reading, but the last pick a card draw. Okay, so for Ellie Marie, messages, what's going on, insight into your connection. We have the Tower card. The Tower card, first of all, doesn't look all that great. But what I always say is that the Tower card is actually a very positive card. It's because whatever wasn't working in your connection with your twin flame is now crumbling away. So if there wasn't like good communication, that is falling away so that you can have amazing communication. If there wasn't strong let's say independence, maybe like you were both so almost addicted to one another. Very common. Happens all the time, especially when twin flames first meet. You become like very addicted to one another because the way you feel feels very addictive. So that's falling away so that you form a healthier connection where you are still like you don't lose your sense of self. So that's great because you don't want to move forward and start over again when you still have these things that are still there. So feelings of jealousy and insecurity, those are falling away. Tower moment is the crumbling of the old so that new can be rebuilt. Because I see here that both of you, you and your twin flame, experienced a lot of pain in your childhood, which resulted in you both experiencing a lot of pain, not only in your connection, but in your previous relationships. And sometimes they even kind of spill over into work relationships or family relationships. So relationships haven't always been easy for you or your twin flame. And so things had to break down so that you can both rebuild. So you may have been in separation, you may have not even been able to communicate. But during this time, I compare it to like when caterpillars go into their cocoon and then it's like a period of darkness, a period of quiet. So that's like what happens when twin flames are in separation. There's that dark period, that pause for transformation. It's where healing has to take place because healing is just another word for transformation. You're literally transforming the energy. A caterpillar is literally transforming itself into a butterfly. So that's what's happening with your connection. You're both in the dark right now because your connection is going to emerge as this beautiful new thing, a brand new connection, a brand new energy So everything had to fall apart. You had to have the breakdown of your connection. You had to experience other breakdowns so that everything could crumble, fall, and wash away. And I know that things get washed away mostly by our tears. And that's very natural, very, very normal. But it's part of the process. It's part of reemerging as a butterfly, better than ever, stronger than ever before, invincible. Sharing your gifts with the world, sharing your beauty with the world. So I do see this as your inner child, because when you're hurt, you tend to withdraw and go within. So you may find yourself withdrawing from the connection, losing hope. But that doesn't mean that if you lose hope that you lose love, because you wake up and you're like, dang it, I still love this person. It's very understandable to lose hope, but the love is always there. And that's why twin flames hang on for a long time, for decades, because the love is always there. So when you go within, when you're feeling withdrawn, that's the perfect time. It's like you're cocooning yourself. So cocoon yourself in self-love. Cocoon yourself with everything you can do to make yourself feel comfortable during this time. Because this is a healing period for both of you. Even if in the 3D you may both seem like everything's fine. He may seem like he's fine. He's not going through anything, or he, she, or they. But they are. Because in those moments when you're both alone, that's when it all comes up. That's when the realness is there. That's why so many don't like being alone, is because you get confronted with what's there. You get confronted with everything that's inside of you, and people don't want to see it. People don't want to look at it. So in your moments alone, when your twin flame is in their moments alone, you're in the cocoon to protect yourself so that you can come out and reemerge stronger than ever, more beautiful than ever. So this is all necessary. This is a necessary part of the twin flame journey. So this may happen often. So for some twin flames, it happens once. They go into separation. Sometimes it happens really quick and they come back into reunion. It all depends on where you both are in terms of the inner work that you've done, the healing that you've done, the connection you have with your inner child. So this is a beautiful place to be, because right now you're in this cocoon, and even though it feels scary, even though it feels dark, even though it feels like you're never going to see the light again, you will. This is a beautiful time. This is a powerful time, because as you're shedding the old, as everything is crumbling and washing away with tears, you're gaining more spiritual strength, energy. You're gaining clarity. So really, you can honor this time because it's very sacred. This cocoon time for you and your connection is super sacred. So the more you care for yourself, the more you love yourself, the more gentle you are with yourself, the sooner that you'll reemerge back into the world, into the you that better than ever. You'll feel like you, but better than ever. You'll be like the 2.0 version of Ellie Marie. So this is amazing. The Tower card can seem scary. It can look scary. That looks scary and painful, and we don't want it. But the strength that you attain from this is superhuman, because you've gone through this. Some can consider it a dark night of the soul. Most often, it really is for twin flames who are in separation, because you go through this agony and despair. You go through feelings of abandonment and rejection. You go through it all, but you do come out of the other side into this empowered superstar hero of your life. And you being a superstar hero of your own life, you become a superstar hero in your world. And you become an example to others to become a superstar hero in their own life. And then we have a world full of superstar heroes. So that is amazing. It may feel difficult now, but know that once you emerge, you're unstoppable. Really, truly. You will fly and you will soar. And you and your twin flame will find each other once again. So remain patient, because your twin flame is also going through the same thing. And that's why often it's almost safer for there to not be communication, because then you're just at it. Because all your wounds are exposed, everything's fallen apart. You're like, what's going on? Having communication often makes the situation worse. So having that silence is really like being in that cocoon, in that darkness, where you can heal and you can grow and you can emerge as the beautiful goddess that you are, the beautiful being, the divine being that you are. So I'm so excited for you, because you are emerging and you are empowering yourself. You're like powering up for the next stage, for the next level, not only of your evolution, but of your joy and your happiness. And you're going to show up for it. I know you are. So that's what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading. Hope it was insightful and helpful. Please do comment below. Please do book your personal twin flame reading. If this resonates, I would be so honored. And yeah, please reach out if you're interested in the Innerchild Healings to assist you in releasing those energetic blocks, to help you feel emotionally free, to be a receptive channel for the blessings and abundance and prosperity that are meant to be yours, that are yours. So again, thank you so very much, Ellie Marie, for entering, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And to any of you who are still here, thank you, thank you, thank you again. And until next time, I'm wishing you so much love and peace. Mwah.